Oh, hey, I didn't see you guys there. What's going on? Oh, god damn. Things are looking real nice in here, looking real clean. It's weird, you know? It's weird to be back in front of the camera. I'm actually a little bit nervous. I can't lie. I really hope my don't fall out like they did last time. That was no fun for anyone. Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Thank you so much for stopping by. That's right, after many months of being on break from doing figure reviews and videos for you guys, I am finally back in the hot seat, back behind the Home Depot table, and even sitting my nice tight buns in a brand new seat. It's only a matter of time till Key fucks up this one, but I'm gonna enjoy it until she does. A lot of you might be wondering where I was. What is that? What is that? A lot of you might be wondering where I was the last few months, and really it was just a much needed break from editing and recording videos, among a few other personal things. I talked about it a little bit in my I'm Back live stream I did the other day, and that's a really good way to ever ask me questions or comments or concerns if you ever do want to hang out with me. I usually do those about once a week now or so. But that's right, I'm back, which means the P.O. Box is back open. The Discord link is going to be in the description down below if you want to join, hang out with me and a bunch of other cool people. And I'm forgetting something, my Instagram. I'm going to try to post more to my Instagram, not only figures I may have for sale going forward in the future, but also just the typical titty and ass shots that I've become known for on there. But today, I thought to get back into the swing of things, we would take a look at a figure that I'm actually very excited for. One that's been sitting around in a box now for a few months. I've been chomping at the bit to open it. So I thought to kind of get back in the swing of things, that's where we would start today, doing a figure unboxing. Nothing serious, just what I've become known for over the last few years. I'm a little bit parched though, so let's go ahead and give this organic anime titty milk a try here. Ooh. Yeah. It's a bit nutty. That is very cold on my crotch. That is not an enjoyable sensation. But that's right, without further ado, let's take a look at the figure. Let's look at the figure that we're going to be opening today. Key, you're okay. This is not the figure we're going to be looking at today. Key is like fallen in love with this figure's box. She just sits on it like all day long, so I'm actually a little bit sad that we have to open it, but she gets a free cardboard box out of it, so don't feel too bad for her. But that's right, today we're going to be looking at the 1/3 scale Octopus Girl figure by Snail Shell. Key, you're in the shot. Boom in the shot. In the past, I usually locked Key out of the room while I was recording, but she's gotten big enough now to where she just slams her body against the door and she sounds like a SWAT team trying to break into here. So we're just going to leave the door open and we're going to see what happens, you know? If she'll just be our new guest on these unboxings. But like I was saying before, this is a 1/3 scale Octopus Girl figure from Snail Shell. You might know Snail Shell from their various other figures, including Girl and Girl 2. I actually know like nothing about this company. I know they've made figures like in the past, but I know nothing about the snails. I do, however, know a thing or two about Monster Girls, and so when somebody takes a octopus and adds the word girl behind it, I am going to be checking that out. Now, if you guys have been around here a while and you know my Monster Girl taste, you know that typically I don't really migrate towards the aquatic versions of Monster Girls. But in a current slew of anime figures that, in my eyes, all look exactly the same and are just blech. It was quite refreshing when this figure came out. I was sold. And to be honest, there are some pretty attractive octopus girls out there. I mean, Monster Girl Doctor had one. I think there was one in Airspecies Reviewer. I don't know. This is quite large. We got cardboard. All right, we're getting somewhere. We got a whole little adventure here waiting for us. Let's cut into it. See what we can find. Jesus Christ above. That was a lot of work. Okay, so we're actually getting the first look at the box here, and I mean, one thing I must note is this thing is heavy. I don't know the exact weight on it, but this thing is, she's thick. Okay, this is pretty cool. This is super fancy. I didn't think that the packaging was going to be so nice on this. It even has this like really cool octopus pattern on it. I don't know if you guys can see that in the light or not, but that is really cool. We're twinsies minus the milk stains. This feels a lot like a high-end resin figures box, or if you were nerds like me back in the day and you got those like video game collector's boxes that came with everything. It feels a lot like that. Okay, all right. This is an experience we're having. I'm glad we're having it together. Ooh. Everyone post this to r/. Just kidding. Don't do that, please. We had some nice little ribbon holding everything together, and now we have what appears to be instructions or a little treasure map of sorts. This is really nice packaging. I was not expecting this. I thought this was just going to be like a normal figure, but it is proving to be anything such so far. Even has like a fake letter wax thing stamp that people used to do, or like nerds still do nowadays to be cool and hip. So this is the assembly instructions, safety precautions, and contact information. Okay, but this is probably the fanciest instructions I've ever gotten. On the front here, it even has the concept art for the figure itself. So if you were to actually like frame this, it probably would look really nice. Inside, we also have the Snail Shell Octopus Girl Collector's Card, which typically with resin figures, you'll get these to show you what number out of the batch you got and just prove that it's actually legit. Okay, so it actually does show what number you got. I'm number 542 out of how many of these they made. I have no idea. And then we have a more legit picture of the concept art behind the figure, actually in full color, so that's pretty darn cool. Gives you guys a little teaser on what we're going to be working with here pretty soon. Okay, so yeah, that's literally all this is just a picture of the concept art, which is pretty cool. Typically, with a figure, you have to pay extra for that, or you have to get the Ami exclusive bonus, or whatever, and they just include that. That's pretty cool. And this is packaged exactly like a resin figure. I swear online, though, this was listed as a PVC, but maybe this company makes resins normally? I have no idea. We have a sword. We have, like, jewelry or rope or something. It's either that or it's beads of the butt type, if you get my drift. Drift, like ocean. Get it? Oh my god. We have gold. We have actual gold. Just a bunch of jewels and pearls and treasure. Then I'm assuming I just lift the rest of this up. I have no idea if I'm unboxing this correctly or not. Oh my god. I really thought this was just going to be a super relaxed unboxing. You know, just we talk a little bit and box a super easy figure, put it on the base. I think this is going to be a little bit more than I bargained for, but so far, my body is ready. Okay, this is like 10 times more than what I thought it was going to be. My lord. Octopus Girl goes here, and we're going to get rid of the rest of the box because I think that's everything. Yeet. And here she is, the first look for you guys at home of the 1/3 scale Octopus Girl figure by Snail Shell. Now that is a lot to take in. My god. This is a lot more legit than I thought this figure was going to be. I am very pleasantly surprised. And I don't think she was very expensive either. I think she was the same price as like a typical 4 scale, if I remember correctly. And it's not like I got her anywhere special either. I just went on Ami one day and saw octopus titties, and I was like, that works for me. Is there Octopussy? There is no Octopussy. I'm sorry. I spit all over it. I really like the colors and her facial expression, though. That actually turned out really well. I wasn't sure if I was going to like how this figure looked in person. But yeah, everything so far is really nice. She has all this speckling too in the paint, which at first when I was unboxing it, I thought it was just a defect, but it's everywhere on the figure, so I think it's just supposed to give her a little bit extra shine, a little bit extra uniqueness. Okay, but we still need to actually put the figure together. This is just step 1 of a, was it 4-step process? Okay, I think that just goes like that, maybe. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. One goes here. Okay, we're actually doing it. This is working suspiciously well so far. Loose jewels can be sprinkled randomly on the body of the figure and around the base. Yeah, about that. I just know the second I do that, they're all just gonna like all over the floor, and my cat's gonna have a heyday, and I'm gonna be vacuuming them up. So yeah, let's not do that. Definitely for the B-roll, I'll get it set up to where she has like the jewels and everything on her. But I think for now I'm gonna hold off on that. Because I think if I did, my cat would literally go crazy. But this is kind of what we're working with. We got the swords in, we got the necklace accessories, then we also got the top of the treasure chest in, which I think really completes the look of this figure. Just imagine you're a dainty old sea dog and you find a treasure chest and you open it and that's looking at you. I would be scared, but also slightly aroused. But overall, I gotta say, I am very surprised with this figure. I mean, everything is done extremely well. No broken pieces. Packaged like a tank. I mean, no issues. The packaging was amazing. All the accessories fit in perfectly. No issues there. Even though the instructions were a little bit hard to follow, you'll get the basic idea. It's really nothing too crazy. And yeah, I mean, for the price of a 1/4 scale bunny girl, you can get something like this. That's a lot more unique, I must say. I'll definitely have to keep Snail Shell on my radar after this. I think the rest of their figures are not typically something I would get, but I'll have to keep... The only complaints I have is the pictures and the instructions are so small that Stuart Little would struggle to read them, and also her leg has a pretty noticeable little seam on it. For somebody who's going to be displaying this above waist level, you can't see it in her pose. Just something you would notice if you are looking down upon her, which is typically how I look at all women. Down upon them. Just kidding, ladies. I am single. Please let me know if you are a boyfriend-free girl at I am a boyfriend-free girl anime, please. Thank you. 123 at yahoo.com. But you guys know I can't end a figure review just on a bland note like that. So let's take a closer look at the Snail Shell 1/3 scale Octopus Girl figure for you guys at home. Enjoy. Alrighty guys, that is going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me as we took a look at this 3rd scale Octopus Girl, Monster Girl figure. And I was pretty blown away, to say the least. Remember, the P.O. Box is now back open, so if you do want to send me a letter or a package or anything to open in my Weeb Unboxing series, then be sure to check out that address that is listed in the description below. Also, the link to my Discord is going to be down there, so please check that out. It is such an awesome place to hang out with everyone and chat. And if you have questions or whatever it might be, it's just a really chill place. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. It is very nice to be back in this seat and in front of the camera for you, and I hope you enjoyed. I'll be sure to catch all of you in the next video. Peace.